One man has successfully become integral to both of these space adventure franchises. He has produced 3 Star Trek films and directed 2 Star Trek films, and he has produced and directed 2 Star Wars films. To present the Institutional Peabody Award to Star Trek, here is J.J. Abrams.
Thank you. Hi there. What an honor it is to be here tonight to present the Institutional Award to Star Trek, Gene Roddenberry's futuristic but timeless creation, which has spawned 13 films, 11 TV series, hundreds of books and comics, and a ravenous, passionate fan base. The themes and ideas found in Mr. Roddenberry's world are many, but at its core, Star Trek celebrates the very best of humanity and how moral, ethical, existential challenges can be overcome with the unlikeliest of bedfellows. In 1966, Star Trek shattered conventional thinking by featuring a diverse crew with wildly different backgrounds: a Vulcan first officer, a female African-American communications officer, a Japanese helmsman, and at the height of the Cold War, a Russian navigator. In Next Generation, the USS Enterprise D had a Klingon officer, a Betazoid counselor, and an android. But perhaps the strangest meeting of Star Trek co-conspirators occurred off-camera. When we began work on our 2009 Trek film, we met with the gracious, thoughtful, artful, endlessly decent Leonard Nimoy, who told us that while filming the original series, the studio was so preoccupied with saving money that even if they were in the middle of filming a scene, all the lights would be shut off at 6 o'clock sharp. No exceptions. One day, Mr. Nimoy and his Captain Kirk, William Shatner, were sitting at lunch at the commissary in costume when the head of the studio approached and sat at their table, the co-founder of Desilu Studios, Lucille Ball. And she had come over to Lucille Ball, ladies and gentlemen. That is what I'm talking about. She had come over to apologize to the 2 actors for the studio's strict but necessary penny pinching. I tell this story not only because the image of Kirk, Spock, and Lucy sharing a table is utterly badass, but because while the vision and heart of the series was, of course, Roddenberry's, Lucy was the one who bought the pitch, whose commitment to the series, despite monetary challenges, allows us to celebrate Star Trek today. She never seems to get enough credit for that. This award honors institutions, organizations, and individuals for their outstanding and long-lasting contributions to our culture. I can't tell you what a privilege it has been to be a small part of this undeniable phenomenon. I fell in love with Star Trek working on the films. The series focused on exploration and discovery, diversity and inclusion, peace and diplomacy, ethics and morality, scientific curiosity, social commentary, unity, cooperation, courage, and sacrifice.
I'm receiving a signal.
Plot a course for it.
Do it.
Stations, please. Lock and load.
Get ready for departure. Black alert.
Brought it here to me, I'll be quiet.
More happens at the bridge of a starship than just carrying out orders.
We are the crew of the USS Enterprise. Wherever you go, we go.
We will always be there for you.
Hell yeah! Lower decks! Lower decks!
Evasive maneuvers.
Yes, sir.
We are all explorers.
Whoa!
We cannot let fear define us.
Fortune favors the bold.
It's the next great age of exploration.
What are we waiting for? Course heading, Captain.
Second star to the right, and straight on till morning.
On your command, Captain.
Let's punch it.
Take us in.
Let's fly.
Headed. Engage.
For its dedication to storytelling that projects the best of humanity far into the future, it is my great honor to present the Peabody Institutional Award to Star Trek. Accepting on behalf of Star Trek is my friend, colleague, executive producer, Mr. Alex Kurtzman.
JJ, thank you. Thank you. First, a deeply felt thank you to our friends at CBS Studios and Paramount Plus for their support over these last 8 years, and to the Peabody Committee for this extraordinary honor. The Peabodys and the Institutional Award represent a standard of excellence that we will forever strive to meet. Star Trek was born in the mind of Gene Roddenberry, but you could argue it was raised by an incredible woman, Betty Joanne Trimble, better known as Bjo. Bjo wasn't just a fan, but also a science fiction writer at a time when being a woman in sci-fi was almost unheard of. In 1968, she and her husband John launched an unprecedented letter-writing campaign to save Star Trek after it was canceled in its second season, and it worked. They are the reason it's still here today, and I am very happy to tell you that she is here with us tonight for an appropriate full circle moment. But Bjo and John didn't just save a TV show. They built a family that's grown and expanded across the planet for almost 60 years. Everyone up here is part of the Trek family. Like Bjo, we, all of us, actors, writers, directors, executives, fans, have become custodians of this incredible world of stories, a world that is so much bigger than any one of us, but keeps growing stronger because of all of us. And it is our job as custodians to pass these stories along to the storytellers who will follow us, and they to the ones who follow them, by protecting the ideal that Star Trek reminds us to carry out into the world. Hope that wherever in the universe you may live, there is a seat at the Star Trek table. Hope that our better angels will lead us across the frontiers of space and of ourselves with honesty, dignity, and respect. Hope that we remember, no matter how alien the alien, we are all made of the same stardust. We believe that is what the Peabodys are really here to honor today, a future that we all discover together. Live long and prosper.